Going on, guys? Well, what's going on, guys? It's Gil here. Here to do another review. Well, try and do this review, get this one done. I had one done before, but it was in different segments because I was either getting interrupted or life just got in the way. And then I tried piecing them together, and they just didn't fit right. So, I'm just gonna record a whole nother video. So here we go. A while ago, I did a video that said that I got a new mod, and I did. It was this. This is made by Tesla Coils. This is called the Biturbo Mech. It is a dual atomizer RDA. Each atomizer is about 25 millimeters in diameter. And I've been loving it. Actually, I've been really loving it. So let's get into it, alright? Now, this is it. Okay. Not too big. Oh, sorry. My allergies. Not too big, not too small. Kind of perfect size. Gives out a good amount of clouds. Has little lights. Okay. So now, sorry, my allergies are really bothering me today. Good boy. So, yeah. So when you get your Biturbo Mech, this is all going to be wrapped in plastic, obviously. You're going to open it up, and I didn't feel like redoing my entire build and everything that's in here, even though it's not a difficult build. I just don't feel like redoing everything. You're going to have your box. Then you're going to have on the top here, sorry, excuse me. You're going to have, this is where the mod itself sits. Then you're going to go underneath, you're going to pull the little pull tab, and you're going to have your, sit down. You're going to have your atomizers, which are the two circles, and then you're going to have your connector piece with the barrel pieces. And that's how it's going to come, and then you have a thing of O-rings, a couple of screws, another Allen wrench, and your Japanese cotton. So, simple stuff, we're all used to it by now. And then you take this out, you put the two atomizers on it, and you vape away. Okay. There's a couple of things that you need to realize is that you can't do low builds on this. If you do a low build, you will have the possibility of... Oh, I got some juice in there. I don't know. You have the possibility of shorting out your batteries or shorting out the device. If you short out the device, you need a new device. That happened to me a couple years ago. It was called the Hell's Gate. It was by same company, Tesla Ecigs. Tesla Ecigs. Wow. I need to wake up. And it shorted out on me because I was doing low builds in it. At the time, I didn't realize, don't do low builds and then do an atomizer mech mod, but hey, whatever. You live, you learn. Luckily, nothing actually. Well, I can't say that because the batteries did blow up, but they didn't. They shorted out in the device itself. So let's see. Sorry, I'm rejuicing. Anyway, probably not a good idea anyway. Sorry, I'm not fully awake right now again. So you put your two atomizers on here. But what you have to do is, you can do your Claptons, you can do, certain builds, but you have to make sure that each atomizer is above a 0.4. It's above a 0.4. Right now I have two different ohms in here. One's a 0.4, one's a 0.6, 0.5, 0.6, one of those two. And the only reason why I did that was because I was just curious to see what would happen. And it works perfect. It works really good. Even though they're high builds, I mean, look at that vapor production. Like, that's just sick. That's mean right there. So yeah, you get a good amount of vapor production off this, and the flavor is actually really decent too. Now, what I do like about this is that I think I have to research a little bit more. I have to go into to Tesla and see what I can get. Is you can take these barrels off of here. So when I first got it, I didn't realize that up until I was messing around with it a couple of days later because I was trying to clean it. And those barrels, what they do is you grab the airflow control. By the way, the barrels are your airflow control. So, and it's bottom fed airflow. I know a lot of people don't like that, but I actually happen to like it. And it's, well, we'll get into that in a minute. So this is your airflow control and your drip tip all in one. You cannot drip down the middle in this mod, with these RDAs, because of the way that so these aren't two set. It's a connector. So you have that piece that's sitting right up in the top there, and then it goes down to your barrels. That lets the air come through into the drip tip here, and you can vape it, obviously. So what you can do is you grab a hold of the airflow, you grab a hold of that silver piece in there, and you twist. And that's how you get them apart. So what I believe you can do is if you go away. Don't restart, go away. There we go. Sorry, my laptop was like, Windows 10 update, we're restarting now. I'm like, no, don't do that. Anyway, so you can do that with both barrels, and you can actually, I believe, I know I keep saying the same thing over and over again, but that's probably because I'm not paying attention to myself. You can actually remove the silver piece. So you push it through, you take it out, so now you have your silver barrel here, you have your airflow here. You can go onto Tesla, or you can find maybe aftermarket, the separate barrels that you can use each RDA with. Sorry guys, my brain is just not with it this morning. Yeah, wow. Okay. So yeah, that's how you can possibly you can use these as separate RDAs. When you are cleaning this, make sure you do clean out the barrel section and the airflow control. I did that already. And then when you go and you put it back in, you want the airflow control facing down, so the holes are going to face down. You're going to take your centerpiece and the piece with the threads up in the top here, you're going to just press fit it back in until you hear a click. So now it's in there. And then you're just going to thread it back onto the connector piece there. And you had to grab both the piece with the holes in it and the center piece there too. So that's it. That's the top. Oh, I have to show you the top cap, the drip tip. So the drip tip is actually, if you guys remember the moonshot, it's kind of the same thing where it doesn't go in. It rests on top there. So you just pull this off, and there's your airflow control. I did not see a 510 compatible drip tip adapter. I don't think you can use one with this. I don't think you can use any other drip tips unless you can find go on Tesla's site and look. I haven't even looked because I just haven't thought about it until now I'm saying it. So yeah, actually, let me see. I have my laptop in front of me. So, now the reason why I bought this was because I was actually in the market for a dual atomizer RDA, because, like I said, I had the I don't know if you guys remember this one. Ooh. Sorry, I just logged on to Tesla's website and I just saw something really interesting that might be my new mod. Yeah, that's gonna be my new mod. Okay, now I know what I'm saving up for. So yeah, I was looking for a new, something different, something new. And this was what I found. I really liked it. I looked it up online, and it was really, really interesting to look at. So what I did was I saved up for it. I bought it, and yeah, now I have it. So when you do get this, you also do get a 4 Kenthal coils. I used them. I don't know. Maybe it's just me and Kenthal. I don't like it. It doesn't. I get a really, really, really bad throat hit with it. Like when I say really bad, like I can't even vape on it. I start choking. It's bad. So I just I stopped using it, and so I built my own coils, and that's what led up to that. Okay, I can't find it. I'll have to look later for you guys, and I'll put it in the description on YouTube in this video. Anyway, back to this. So you have 2 Velocity style 25mm in diameter RDAs, which are actually really, really nice. And I would take out my cotton, but I don't have my cotton on me right now. It's actually in my truck, and I don't feel like having to pause the video to go out to the truck to get the cotton and come back inside. So you're just gonna have to take my word for this. With each RDA, you have, I don't know if you can really see that or too well. There's the posts. It's a Y post, so it goes up, splits, and then you have your 2 posts that you build on. And the deck on here is actually really decent. It's actually pretty decent. And I've actually been able to put a lot of juice in it and not really have to worry about leaking. So that's a plus. The only time I leaked was when I wasn't paying attention, and I just overdripped. I just really wasn't paying attention. So the nice thing about this, when you put the top cap on, it's a really nice snug fit, and it's like that's not going anywhere. That's not going anywhere. So like I said, it is bottom airflow. You have the grub nuts on the side, and when you get this mod, so when I showed you the 2 lights, those 2 lights correspond with the 2 atomizers up here. That tells you that they're both on. There's 2 buttons on the bottom right there. So one there and one there that corresponds with the lights. Now this is something I think is actually really cool. So you click the 1 button, this light turns on, this light turns off. That means that this atomizer is now working. Okay, so you click the same button again, or you click the other button, and now no atomizer is working. It'll flash, and see, no atomizer is working. Now, there it is. You click the other button, and the other atomizer works. And I actually really like that feature. That feature I thought was really cool, because you can actually sit there and you can, have, say, 2 different flavors in there, and maybe they don't taste well together, but they're your 2 absolute favorite flavors. Well, now you can vape them at the same time using different mods. Using the same mod. And You really do get really good flavor off of these RDAs. Now let's talk a little bit about the mod. Sorry, I keep rambling, and I know that I'm not giving that much information. I really hope I'm doing, I'm answering questions. So these come in the mods. Wow. Sorry, guys. The mods come in 3 different colors from what I've seen: black, silver, and blue. I did get 2 of them. One I gave away to a vapor, another YouTuber, to review because I figured he could do some really cool stuff with it. He could do like an acid wash on it. It's the silver one, which was really nice, really sleek silver. This one is the black one, and you can see it's kind of got like that kind of roughness to it. Like it's smooth. Don't get me wrong, but it's like I don't know. Now I'm gonna keep doing that. All right, so the button is on the side here, and you slide it open, and there's your batteries. It is held on by 2 magnets on the side here. Now this door is very, very, very secure. Once I get it on right. There's no battery rattle whatsoever. There's no door rattle. There's no rattling. This thing is silent. Okay. You have your vent holes here, and on the bottom here. It's a dual 18650. Wow. Mod. And it's actually really been a nice little mod. The only thing I've really found that's really been annoying at times is like, say I'm picking it up and I'm rejuicing, I'm juicing, put everything back on, and oh no, look, I turned off one of my, what did I do? Oh no, I turned off the the RDAs. Oh no, oh shoot, I turned off the RDAs. Oh no, now I gotta waste time and turn them back on. But that's about it. That's basically it. Actually, I'm gonna replace the batteries in here. These are kind of day old. I have to charge them. These are, yeah. So this mod has actually been a really nice little mod for me. I really have been enjoying it. Easy to build on with the RDAs. Nothing really I have any complaints about. Just the fact that sometimes I hit the buttons on the bottom there that cause the RDAs to turn off, but that's about it. I mean, I just have to remember to not put my finger there. Why can't I get that in? Oh, the other thing too is, I guess this really shouldn't be a complaint, but this battery tray is really tight. There we go. Yeah, the battery tray is really, really tight. Getting your batteries in, getting them out is easy enough. Getting them in is the hard part. Okay, maybe I don't want to use those batteries. Why are my batteries not wanting to work? That's not good. So for some reason my mod just flashed like 15 times, which is something that's not supposed to happen. I guess it didn't like my batteries. Okay. After getting a battery, wow, I really should not be using these batteries. That just happened too. I don't know what that was about. So, now, this does have a couple of protections on it. I'm actually going to read them off the box for you. This has... Just saw the protections on here somewhere. I know it does have. It has. I had to find out what I did with the manual. I think the manual. Oh, actually, never mind. I got it. It has. Yeah, never mind. The manual is somewhere in my apartment or in my truck, somewhere. But it has. It does have protections on it. And the protections on them are actually really, really nice protections. It's got like reverse polarity protection, low ohm protection. So, when I was talking before and I said that each coil has to be above, or each RDA has to be above a 0.4. That's if you're using 2 coils in the RDA. If you're using 1 coil, it has to be above a 0.10. So say you're doing one gigantic coil, so you're doing like one gigantic coil. Each one has to be above a 0.10. So, yeah, single coil is a 0.10, and dual is a 0.2. No, sorry. Something like that. No, that's how much it maxes out at. Sorry, guys, I'm really not with it this morning. I don't know why. Okay, let me revise what I just said. I know this is a really long video, and I'm sorry about that. When you're doing a single coil in the RDAs, okay, the single coil has to be above, I believe, a 0.5. So it ohms out at a point. So when you put them both on here, so you have a single coil in here, single coil in here, 0.5, 0.5. This way it ohms out at a 0.10, at a 0.1. All around, like how you have to have it at 0.4 in order for it to be able to ohm out at 0.2. So, and even though you're building high, the vapor production is so freaking fantastic. So yeah, Biturbo Mech by Tesla Ecigs, really, really nice mod, really nice RDAs, really nice all around. I love the way that they're. I love it. I really do. I'm so happy I bought this one. There is another one on there that I'm looking at that I just saw, which is not a mech mod. It's actually a. Well, you know what? I'll tell you about it once I buy it. I'll do a review on that. So, I will be doing another review. I have the Phobia RDA coming up, which is something I've been struggling with. I have mixed feelings about the Phobia RDA. And I know I'm like way behind on like updated stuff, like how I still don't have a drop RDA yet. Yes, I know I don't have a drop RDA. I'm behind on the times. How dare I? But you know, I just don't have one yet. I need to buy one. Just money's been tight. So yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Made, I guess, a good laugh. I don't know. Yeah. So have a good day, everybody. Enjoy. I definitely recommend go picking one of these up. Peace out.